Happy Arvo. Hello. Thank you for joining me. What a beautiful day. And what a beautiful week it was. Let's look back at this week in Australia. Shall we? I better see something about that radioactive M&M. Oh, right off the bat, we got this, looks to be a magpie. Cyclist's ingenious hack to prevent swooping. I guess if you carry it around on your head, it can't build any momentum to swoop you. Is that real? Oh, it's fake. Okay, I'm a little bit slow. I was like, wow, they're really stiff. What was that? Is that what they sound like? I mean, the title of the post says this bloke's unexpectedly awesome magpie call. I'm just as intrigued by his decoy magpie on top. You'd think the magpies would be swarming this dude. Doing the magpie call like that. I mean, I don't even know if that sounded accurate, but that sure sounded like a wild animal to me. But you'd think with that magpie call and this magpie decoy, they'd just be swarming them. This is the opposite of what I would think you would have to do to prevent the swooping. PSA, if the brand isn't listed on Marketplace, it's probably from Kmart or IKEA. You guys have IKEA? At a cheaper price. Hey, at least you're only getting $5 ripped off. Because they could easily call this some kind of antique and charge $150 for it. That's funny, though. I mean, that's kind of how capitalism works, though. You gotta be careful out there. People buy things at the cheaper price, they sell it at the higher price. Be careful. I'm sort of curious what they mean listed on Marketplace. Like, what Marketplace? Is this some kind of app? This is outrageous. $7.20 for a pack of kettle chips. That's not like the family size either. I can only even imagine what this beef jerky's going for. $42? All forms of public transport should be free. Transport services should be put back into public hands, and pets should be allowed to catch a ride too. The NSW Greens says. I mean, I was following along. I was hearing it out about, public transport being free, put it back into the public hands. But pets on the bus, it might have to be on a pet by pet basis. Like if you're trying to bring your pit bull, or maybe pitty is, I assume that's what you guys call it, on the bus. I don't know about that. I'm not even trying to tear this apart or anything. But how would making it free help it from being overcrowded? Especially if you're having to cram the pets on there too. I'm just saying. I don't know if you can have your cake and eat it too. Apparently, you guys are trying to change your flag. Is this a thing? This is some kind of proposal for what the new flag could be like. This would be a major update. I need to know if this happens because my thumbnails rely on it. I want to keep up to date on the flag. That would be pretty interesting. What do you guys think about that? I mean, it is sort of, I like the current flag, but it is sort of interesting how it's got the UK flag up in the corner. It would be sort of interesting for it to be just its own whole new thing. It's giving VB vibes. Victoria Bitter. Someone commented this video.
Well, if you had a choice, if you could replace the national anthem with any particular song, what do you reckon you'd replace it with?
I think we'd have to sing a song about a new flag. One with it's just like a bum with a fist coming out of it.
Sorry, did you just say a bum with a fist coming out of it? You're a thinker, aren't you?
That's one option. 3 people with handguns at the cafe this morning. That's every morning here. I like how they have to put Australia. No, this is not the United States. Okay, this is a little out of place. Anyway, I assume you're plainclothes police, which they confirmed. What do people think about non-uniformed police open carrying guns like this? I'm not a huge fan of non-uniformed police in general, just because it seems a little bit, especially unmarked police cars. Do you guys have that in Australia? Sometimes here in America, you might get pulled over by a car like a like a freaking white Toyota, and you're like, all of a sudden lights start flashing from places you didn't even know they were at. It's like a little trick they play. I think that's a little corny. Like, I don't know. Seems a little dirty to me. But at least you can identify them as police by their guns, sort of. And I am curious what you guys think about this. I'm going to the comments. Maybe they could wear t-shirts with "Don't Panic" in large friendly letters. Hot Pink Comic Sans. It's fair to say in Australia, if you see someone in civvies with a holstered handgun, you know they're police. As an American, I'm incredibly envious of what you just said. Yeah, I feel that. Be honest, anyone could buy a uniform that looks like a police uniform and put that on and carry a gun. Instead of King Charles' face on our money, how about his iconic fingers? What the hell are those? They look more like toes than fingers. The guy has bratwurst for fingers. I don't know how this pinky isn't turning blue. This ring, he puts a ring on his pinky and it's still cutting off the circulation, about to explode. I don't know if I trust him after seeing this photo. He's got some kind of strange genetic modifications going on, I think. You want this on your money, huh? That'd probably get people to spend it more. What is this freaking animal? That would be a wallaby bear. Dude, no way. Someone in the US actually found Violet Crumble. How cool is that? And it's got this sticker, Aussie made. Are they starting to import some Violet Crumble? Now, $5 for one stick? I guess if it's coming all the way from Australia, then that's necessary. But holy shit. That is pretty exciting, though. I am definitely going to be keeping my eye out. Who the hell even does this? So far, I don't see anything. Oh. That would be a pet container. Well, I don't see a pet in there, to be fair. It might just be, they might have covered up the door. No. I don't know if they ran out of room inside the car, but you would think the pet container is not the first thing you would think to put on the roof. A magnificent old gum in yesterday's mist. It's a gum tree, huh? On our farm near Braidwood, NSW. Ooh. That is spooky. I'm surprised when he took the picture and got it developed, there wasn't like a ghost standing right here. Streaming giants, so like Netflix, are going to be required to make Australian films and TV. How can you require a business to make films and TV? Well, regardless, that might give me some more content. So that's exciting. I look forward to that. Please recommend me good Australian TV shows. In my childhood, I saw this and I loved it. I want to view more TV shows to learn a little bit about your culture. Mortified. Get me out of here. What is this? Well, I am curious what people said. See if there's anything I need to watch. Who remembers out there? Parallax Jeopardy? Is there some kind of Australian Jeopardy? The Wayne Manifesto? Jeopardy was so good. Oh, so it's not the game show. Because he says it was spooky. Round the Twist, The Timekeeper. Okay. Well, I might have to look into some of those. I almost stepped on 2 snakes in my farm today. Or handsome red belly. These are terrifying. These are not nice looking snakes. The joys of living in a rural area with plenty of mud wasps. What is that like a nest for one wasp? What is a mud wasp? Ah. It's crazy how long this part here is. It's like it's got 2 different abdomens. A+. Why is this the only post I've seen about the radioactive M&M? That's it? That's all you guys got? No memes or anything? I just inspected a rental property with this carpet. Is this standard and accepted in Australia? You can't just go to one rental property and be like, that's it. Wow. Look at what is acceptable and standard in Australia. I think that's probably just this one. Don't know what happened here. Aren't you from Australia? If you are inspecting rental properties in Australia, wouldn't you be the one to ask if this is standard and accepted? Melt color of different butter brands. This is the content that we come for. This one looks like cream cheese and peanut butter. This looks fake, but this looks better, to be honest. A little too yellow. Just toast it and put the Vegemite on. And this Australian fish literally has different emojis on it. Look, this guy's got 2 big front teeth. All right, well, I think that's about enough for today. For this week in Australia. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you again next week. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. And what can I say? That's it. Go outside, enjoy. It's negative degrees out here in your, Celsius scale. So I'm going to stay inside. Go outside, enjoy the warmth. And I hope to see you again next week. Subscribe if you feel like it. Either way, thank you for watching. And goodbye.